Okay, so we just took in another E6. This one is on its way in from California. I guess it was originally, this car was originally built by Drayton's Customs. I think it was Stacy Drayton out of, I think it's Atlanta, Georgia, if I remember correctly. He has a rental fleet, or he used to have a rental fleet from what I can remember. They had a number of these real high-end gems that had the multicolored paint jobs, and he had a rental company, so he would basically rent these out. And I think he sold a few of the cars that were in his fleet, and one of them made its way to San Diego, and the new owner contacted us and said, hey, I want to send it in to you guys to do a full custom rebuild. So he's having us strip it all the way down to the bare frame. We're going to redo everything on the car. New battery, lithium battery. We just finished doing our 8-inch suspension lift kit on it with widening extended wheelbase, and we're getting ready to further add an additional 2 inches in the rear. So this one will be 8 in the front, 10 in the rear. You can see by looking at it, most gem cars just kind of naturally sit with a rake, so the rear end is lower, usually by 1 to 3 inches than the front. So what we'll do is raise this rear end up by 2 additional inches to get the car to sit perfectly level. It's kind of a pet peeve of mine. I hate when they kind of look like that. It just doesn't look right. This one is in pretty bad shape. I gotta be honest, it is one of the rougher cars that we've seen. I mean, you can kind of see the condition of the metal. I mean, it's just corroded, badly corroded. Everything on it is broken. It has LED lights all over it, and things, I mean, you can just see everything is peeling and coming apart. There's holes all over the car. Hole here, hole here, hole here, holes here. Corrosion all over the sound components. I mean, the lights are like glued into the roof. Busted moonroof. Corrosion all over the floor pan. You can see the body of this thing wasn't in the best of shape. It's got cracks all over it. We just put all new bushings on everything. So new bushings in here, new axles, new steering linkage bushings, new knuckles, new bearings, new rotors. Everything up in the front is new as far as that goes. Now we're gonna bring all this back down to metal by sandblasting and power washing all this, and then we'll repaint everything so it's all fresh. We got the alignment right, so this issue here will no longer be when we're done with it. This thing had like LED light rings that were just kind of in the wheels. One of them was busted and flopping around. So all that's going to get removed. It's hard to see in this video, but the entire steering rack is busted, just hanging in here. So that's going to come out next and get replaced and fixed. Somebody built some custom like Home Depot wooden bedside rails. The rear frame on this is broke. You see it bouncing around. So that will be supported, all welded up and fixed. And when this thing is done, it will be completely new. Everything on it. We're doing a Kevlar Line-X gunmetal gray paint job. So the entire finish of the car will be done in a Kevlar finish. Everything's going to be color matched out to the new color scheme. We're going to get rid of these street wheels and put on some all-terrain tires with, you know, like an off-road look to them. Off-road light bar on the top, roof rack, front pre-runner bumper, full LED headlights, LED taillights, upper and lower. We're going to make caps for these. I've never understood why someone would put speakers on the outside here with the music facing outwards, but to each his own, right? So we're going to make covers for these and then put the speakers in the front facing forwards, and put all new sound system in it, of course. Someone in here did a push button ignition. We're going to remove this and put a keyed ignition. Entire interior is going to be painted and cleaned up. This one already has a lithium battery in it, but it's completely dead and fried. We've tested it every which way and it just will not function or turn on for nothing. So we're going to have to replace the lithium battery in it. Obviously the motor is going to get replaced. So stay tuned, and we'll post a video on this one when it's all finished, and we'll put a link of this car in the description of the completed video, and you'll be able to see the transformation of what we started with and what we're going to end up with in about another 8 weeks time. So if you have a gem car, you're thinking about tricking it out, customizing it, lifting it, painting it, whatever you can think think of doing, we can do it. Check us out. Just go to Custom Gem Cars on any search engine. We're the first page that pops up, or you can directly search us under elevatedesignsllc.com.